Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today we are on the loveliest La Cala of Finestrat to share with you all the latest news update from Spain, Benidorm town and Costa Blanca. We have a lot of interesting news today going on. First of all, about the situation of tourism right now in the middle of March. Then we will be talking about the movie persecution, the movie scene that was caught in Benidorm at the end of last week. That was incredible, it was epic, but I'm just really glad that almost no one got hurt in this scene. And the last news will be about the Fallas in Benidorm, the really important event here in Valencian community that's basically only celebrated in here, and where you'll be able to see all the monuments, when the fireworks will be going on, where all the main celebrations will be taking place, just in case if you're coming during this week to Benidorm. And we'll finish as usual with the latest weather forecast. Will we still have around 30 degrees here in Benidorm or not any longer, and which kind of weather is waiting for us up until the end of this month? First of all, let's talk about the situation in tourism in Spain, Costa Blanca, and especially Benidorm town. Some of the hotels have opened up back again after their winter holidays and being closed for quite some time. The others are opening up shortly, in just a couple of days or a week's time the most. A lot of bars, restaurants, cafeterias, ice cream places as well are open right now. Almost all of them have opened up, seeing that there is an incredible weather here in the area and the spectacular amount of tourists that are coming right now. Obviously it only makes sense to open up right now, right? Especially a lot of you have mentioned that there is a lot of tourism and coming from UK, and there is no tickets left for St. Patrick's Day in Benidorm. I get it, St. Patrick's Day here is a big event on the British street. A lot of hotels in Rincon de Loix do celebrate it as well and offer different types of shows and entertainment. And these days tends to be really crowded. I think last year or the previous year probably, we've had a rainy day on St. Patrick's Day, so we had to go with an umbrella to be able to film something for you guys. But this year it's not gonna be the case, so it's gonna be even better than it previously was. And all the businesses are just thriving right now. This kind of seems to be a great beginning of a new year 2023, a great beginning for a new summer season for a lot of businesses and their economy here in Benidorm town. By the way, there's a lot of new businesses. Each time when we go and film for you something, we see and spot brand new businesses here. So probably in the next videos we'll be showing you different businesses on specific parts of Benidorm. And now, as I said, I think I should not have said it, because each time I say I'm gonna be posting any kind of interesting video for you guys, surprise someone copies my idea and immediately does the same video. You know what I mean. But it is what it is. It's whenever you have a creativity to create something new, someone immediately copies it. It's how it works. It's how the world works. So we're not gonna be angry about it. People know and subscribers know what they're seeing. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell. So these are the videos that you'll be seeing shortly here on the channel. The second news that I wanted to share with you all is an epic movie persecution. I'm not sure if you call it like this, but it's when basically you are running after something, you know, to catch something. So this was an epic scene filmed on the Mediterranean Avenue, and the worst thing of all, on the Levante Beach promenade. I cannot believe that no one got injured, of people who were walking there, especially that we know that there's so many people, so many children, so many elderly people, opes, you know, grandpas walking around with boogies, with mobility scooters, a lot of people in general, you know. I cannot believe that everything turned out in the best way possible for it. I'm sure you know already what I'm talking about, but in case you don't, here in the corner you will be able to see the epic footage. This was anonymous TikTok user who posted it on the social media, so this video is from TikTok, and he was a witness of the horrible movie scene in Benidorm. The Audi black with tinted glass car was going the highest speed possible through Mediterranean Avenue. Obviously, this was the reason why initially it was spotted by the police officers, by the national police cars. So they decided to come slightly closer, and once that car, the person in that car, by the way, he's German, around 42 years old, if I'm not wrong, as per official data. Once he spotted that police was behind him, obviously he had something to hide, right? So he started to go even faster, and as you could have seen at this moment, they just crushed into his car, seeing that he's not going to be stopping even though they're giving him signals to stop. So very fast, from one car it went to 4 police vehicles that were going behind him trying to stop him. He took away a lot of furniture on the terraces of a lot of different bars, restaurants and cafeterias. He made damage to a lot of areas in Benidorm. Seeing that he cannot go with it through the Mediterranean Avenue, he turned in a thought that he will be able to escape and he'll be able to just park somewhere, disappear behind the streets, you know. He turned towards the Levante Beach, which is where it's even more difficult to escape because it's a very low speed area. I don't know why he did this, but I'm glad he did this because he was stopped. Eventually, the police car just hit him on the Levante Beach really hard, and he could not go anywhere further on. As soon as they see him, they've seen that inside he had a few illegal things to do here, a few of illegal equipment as well, and a lot of money in cash. Not sure what the operation was supposed to be here in Benidorm, but we're lucky that he was stopped, especially because 5 of these police agents were hurt, but mostly because they were hitting the car, so they had some injuries right here in the neck, in the muscles, you know. But apart from that, no one else got hurt, so I'm really thankful for it that no one got hurt, especially on the Levante Beach, because it could have been so easy, but luckily it did not happen. So this is the movie scene that we were living here in Benidorm last week, and I just sincerely hope that it's not gonna be happening anymore, that people learn from their mistake and no one else will be trying to do these kamikaze rides around Benidorm town. But obviously, not sure why, a lot of people who have like criminal records, they choose our area to try to escape from the police and the Interpol, you know, international police, and just escape the law and stay here kind of unseen, because there's a lot of tourists, there's a lot of British, there's a lot of international tourism here, so not many people like see look at you and say, oh, he's a foreigner, he might be hiding something or from someone, you know. It's kind of a normal thing to see people of all kind of nationalities here, so maybe that's why they choose Benidorm, and obviously because of its good weather and location as well. And the last news is something that some of our subscribers, family members of Benidorm by Ana have asked me. You know that right now Valencian community is celebrating Fallas. This is one of the most important events in our region, and it's when we put huge monuments on different parts of the towns and cities and villages, and people have some time, a few days, to watch these monuments, to make some nice pictures, to just explore, enjoy. And then on the last day, on the from 19th to 20th, which is when basically the spring is starting here, this is when these monuments are burned to the ground, which is another nice performance with the firefighters that you can see. Although we also have some more, which is fireworks, mascleta, which is when they have a controlled explosion of maybe even thousands of firecrackers with different, even different lights, like different, I'm not sure what it is. It's like a fume, like a fog, you know, most of the times it's in the color of Spanish flag, which is red and yellow. Sometimes of different colors as well, but it's just a very nice show. I'm gonna put you some pictures here on the screen so you would see how it's normally looking like. And we also went to film one of these official events a year ago or 2 years ago. I'm gonna insert you the link here in the comment down below. So starting from 15th of March, if you will be here, you're really lucky. On 15th of March, it's when all these monuments will be put in place. There's going to be 3 of them in Benidorm. The biggest celebration is in Valencia, but here we'll have 3 different monuments. One of them will be, as usual, in Rincon de Loix, almost at the beach, right in front of the Burger King. So this is where the first one will be happening, right next to the Cafeteria Roman. The second one will be right in the center of Benidorm. I think it's like near the Bristol Hotel. And the third one, and this is the central one, this is the biggest one, will be located at the Avenue of Tomás Ortuño, which is I'm gonna put you here the exact name of the avenue so that you will be able to check it out, but it's basically where all the majority of parades are being held in Benidorm. And right by this central monument, there's also gonna be a lovely fair for all of you to enjoy and have some fun with some music, some sound, some attractions, some nice typical fair food, and a lot more. During these days, there's not going to be much going on apart from it, but the biggest celebration will be at the 19th of March, which is going to be this Sunday. On Sunday, we will have artificial fireworks, obviously fireworks display, around 12 to 1 o'clock on midnight. Before that, starting from like 10-11 p.m. once the sun goes down, all these monuments will be burned to the ground. Before, at 2 p.m., we will have the mascleta, which is basically the firecrackers cracking and making these like programmed music type of show with a lot of noise. So if you're not really used to noise of firecrackers, bring maybe something for your ears to cover them up, because it's really, really loud. You can even hear it in your chest right here. So it's an epic thing to see, but it's also too loud for a lot of people. If you see it from far away, it's kind of okay. So this is what's going to be happening. At 6 p.m. on the same day, on the 19th, we will have a parade of all different machines and just people passing by with nice costumes through the main areas, which are Ametla del Mar, which is the avenue of Rincon de Loix, followed by Mediterranean Avenue and Calle Esperanto. Lovely parade. Will definitely be assisting to that one as well. These are the celebrations that will be held. So obviously on 15th and 16th and 17th, 18th, 19th, you will be able to see all these monuments. On 17th, we have the St. Patrick's Day celebration too. And on the 19th, the biggest event for the Fallas here in Benidorm town. So if you've managed to get the tickets, because a lot of people said that everything is fully booked, every single airline going from UK towards Spain, at least if it's not like the most expensive one, but all the low cost ones and reasonably priced ones are out of tickets. If you did manage to get some, you'll be really, really lucky, because there's gonna be a lot going on in Benidorm town and surrounding area. And now let's talk about the weather. What is happening right now in Benidorm? Are we still quite lucky to have 30 degrees here, or if it's not the case any longer? The weather is actually really, really nice. There's not a lot of clouds here today. However, there's no 30 degrees any longer. It's gonna be sunny though the whole entire week, and up until probably the end of March, which is around 26th to 27th. So basically up until Easter, it should not be raining. Obviously things can change, but at least for now, this is what we expect it to be. In terms of temperatures, as I've said, today here is slightly cooler. There's no 30 degrees, but it's around 21 to 22. And tomorrow and the day after, it's going to be around 25, 26. The next upcoming days will be around 21 to 22 back again. And this is the weather that we will be having the rest of the weeks up until 27th. No heat waves, at least for now, but just look at this. There are people dancing back again here. This is lovely. So basically these are the temperatures. By the way, the water temperature right now is around 14.6 degrees, although it doesn't stop a lot of people to walk by it and even have a quick swim. Thank you all for watching today's latest news update, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, dears.